Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said, in Orlando, everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score, so I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Raptors, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Now, here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Levine passes the ball. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Oh, Van Vliet following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Passes it to Barnes. Rebounded by Vucevic. We play just over a minute here in the first. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Over to the left wing. Vucevic against Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Siakam hits them both.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And the Raptors with possession. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. That shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. Van Vliet against Ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball. On the wing, Levine. They grab their own miss, and the layup's good off the glass.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Van Vliet. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. Williams, a screen on Trent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
The line for 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Levine. Over Trent. The Bulls with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Unloads from 13. Almost, but it rolls out. Chicago leading. Outside, Ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball. He takes it in.
Man, I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
2 minutes left in the first.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. From downtown. Levine with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. Pass the ball. On the wing, Levine, covered by Van Vliet. Levine's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Ball kicks to Levine. Over Siakam. Levine's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Van Vliet trying to get something going, and the layup is good.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Levine with it. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Zach Levine working that mid-range game. So easy, so fluid.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams against Barnes. Here's Anunoby. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Raptors trail by 4. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Dragic. Andre Drummond is out there with Green. And it's Kobe White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Mikhailuk passes to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's White. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. White's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago. Toronto with the ball. Flynn kicks to Achua. Porter against DeRozan. Here's Flynn. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Bulls leading by 7. Here's DeRozan. Off target with the fadeaway. And Toronto has possession. Outside Porter. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and the teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for White. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's Mikhailuk. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Here's Achua. Traps in the tray. Achua's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Flynn against Dragic. A beautiful reverse layup. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, relentless effort on the interior from Goran Dragic. This guy knows how valuable those high percentage looks are.
Flynn dishes to Porter. Raptors need to get a shot off. Achua got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. To the left wing. Now Dragic. Drummond in the post. Covered by Birch. Drummond passes to Dragic. Takes the three. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
It's time for t-shirts.
Now with a whole new group, and the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Goran Dragic. A minute 50 left here in the second. Barnes looking around. Six on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. He lays it in.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Raptors trail by 8. Van Vliet on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, LaVine. Shoots from the baseline, and that one goes long. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Siakam up top. Vucevic defending. Siakam misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan against Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
And here's Barnes for three. And that one is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the three. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Back to Levine. 5 to shoot. Williams finds Levine. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Well, Zach LaVine is shot ready, okay? So in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
They get it back, and that one's good. Barnes.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
The pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Levine. Out to DeRozan. Tries again. That one's not going to go. Good D by Anunoby. Passes it to Van Vliet. It's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Basket counts. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach LaVine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
Siakam against Vucevic. Trent with the wide open look. Off target from outside. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Levine's shot is on. Raptors trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Trent. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Right side, Ball. Van Vliet against DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Vucevic has got 7.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Barnes against Williams. Barnes outside. Anunoby a screen on Williams from 10 feet out. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago leading by 14. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Levine can't hit. Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. And again, Toronto no luck. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Toronto calls timeout.
What you love about Vucevic? The consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 16. Boucher kicks to Flynn. Porter passes to Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. Raptors moving the ball around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Bulls leading by 16.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Drummond a screen. It's DeRozan with the drive. The shot's good.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
Flynn against Caruso. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Boucher finds Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Pass to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Porter. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter passes to Boucher. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Boucher's got his first points of the game.
We're talking about a springy 6'9" player. Boucher can really shoot it. Really makes him hard to contend with in pick and roll play.
Here's DeRozan. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. All out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the power forward. LaVine dishes to Drummond. Trent against Caruso. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Anunoby against Vucevic. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam up top. Now here's Achua. Guarded closer. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 16. Outside Ball. Now the pass to LaVine. Over Siakam. LaVine's shot is off. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Trent. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Alex Caruso. The Bulls shooting 43% from the field. Ball finds LaVine. White against Trent. Outside White. Vucevic a screen on Trent. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Trent outside. Launches a three. Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's Ball. Back to White. Outside Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. Over Williams. And again, Toronto no luck. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ball kicks to White. Ball, the pass to LaVine. Vucevic setting the pick for White. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. The Bulls leading by 20. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
No surprise, Zach LaVine goes for the slam, opens a window at the cup, and he takes advantage.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's that time, man. Teaser time.
Here's Van Vliet. The pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Pocket 6. Siakam a screen on Ball. And he gets it to go.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Now here's LaVine. Williams sets a screen for LaVine.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
First free throw is good.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Ball. Now here's Flynn. On the wing, Porter. Boucher with a screen on LaVine. Porter passes to Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And they pick up 2.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
Dragic dishes to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. He feeds it to Drummond. And that's going to be a travel.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Toronto with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Flynn. Outside, Porter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. And here is Dosunmu. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.